What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. Today we are talking about Wakanda Forever, Black Panther 2, starring Shuri. Shit, I forgot her name. The actress in real life. I'm so sorry. Letitia Wright. Letitia Wright starring as Shuri, and we also got Okoye, Angela Bassett's the mother, Ramonda, and then you got Nakia, M'Bato, Winston Duke. You got Namor, so like I do like this cast. This movie's great. I love the addition of Namor, the Talokanil people expanding vibranium on the planet. I think it did great world building, but it is incredibly sad, right? This movie is amazing, and it's like very well done. Ryan Coogler kills it. The cast kills it. But it longs for Chadwick Boseman. Like, you can feel his presence. Like, it hurts. You're like, oh, Chadwick's gone. Like, gone far too soon. And he was Black Panther. Like, he was T'Challa. So, like, just opening up the movie on his funeral and him dying and having the character die as well, not trying to recast the character right away, but then at the end of the movie still having a way that we can have T'Challa back in the MCU. I thought it was beautiful, you know what I mean? Like, the speech that Ramonda gives. Oof, you have lost my daughter. Have I not given everything? Like, she fucking, she should have won the Oscar. I mean, all love to Jamie Lee Curtis, but that movie was great as well. Everything Everywhere All at Once was fantastic, but Wakanda Forever was so touching in specifically Angela Bassett's character. She was so powerful. Like, whether it's the speech in the UN at the beginning and she's telling them to go screw you, stop coming for our resources. You have been whispering that our king is dead, but I will not have you think for a second that we cannot defend ourselves. And then brings, like, we thought it was like happening as they were talking, but apparently that's not what was happening, and they had taken the guys that were trying to infiltrate their shit and brought them to the, they had captured them and brought them in. Ooh, all women, like there was no men that brought them in, brought their men in. All these women, the bald-headed women with no guns, just with spears, like these people are badass. The Dora Milaje are badass. And poor Shuri, has to recreate the heart-shaped herb. She's still mourning. Her mother dies. She has to mourn her mother. She has to mourn her brother. Her father's gone, so Shuri's really alone as well. And Shuri takes the heart-shaped herb, and who does she see in her ancestral plane? I always loved the purple night sky, but who does she see? Fucking Killmonger. Michael B. Jordan. Oh, dude, it hit so hard. And then she suits up, she goes and fights. They fight on the water on the little submarine thing. The Dora Milaje jump off the side. And then so does Shuri. Shuri jumps off the side, does like these flips and then cat things. Like, I think Shuri captures the Panther side of the Black Panther a lot more, where Chadwick Boseman captured the king, the leader, the ferocity. But like, when, I don't know if it's her in the suit, it's probably CGI, but either way, with her in her slender build, she's not like this big bulky dude. She's like this acrobatic, thin, in shape woman, so she's able to make the cat attacks, clawing and spinning and diving, like it just looked really good. And I do like her suit. It's kind of a mix between T'Challa's and Killmonger's, so it's like, ooh, I don't know if that's good. Maybe she's gonna be heading down a darker path, and you see her almost dive into that darker path. She's scratching Namor, almost kills Namor, but then goes, our people need us, and she like offers a hand, and then Namor sees his mother's hand, Namor's so great. I really like Tenoch Huerta. I really like Namor. He's a great character. He's like the first mutant in the MCU. He's not like an X-Men, but he's like the first mutant we saw with his little winging feet. I loved it, like overall I gave this movie 4.5 out of 5 stars, like a 9 out of 10. Like, it's a great friggin' film, but its rewatchable aspect of it is just not there because it's sad. It's much like No Way Home. No Way Home's an unbelievable movie to watch, but every time you get to Aunt May's scene, you're just like devastated. But then right after you see Toby and Andrew, so you're like, yay! But this movie just hurts the whole time. There's no moment where you get to see Chadwick Boseman again. You know what I mean? Like, he's just, you long for him in this movie, and you can feel his presence and his absence is felt. You can feel the mourning from everybody in the cast, because they were all friends with him, and they all pretty much made the second movie for him. And then his son at the end, and Rihanna's "Lift Me Up, Hold Me Down." You know, like, it's beautiful. Beautiful movie. I can't say enough good things about it, and I really had a good time rewatching it. And Ryan Coogler, you made me sad all over again, but it's a beautiful film, and I honestly can't wait to see Riri Williams and Shuri and Okoye and all those people from this movie and all the events that happened in this movie. I can't wait to see what happens next. So comment below, what do you think happens next for these characters? Where do we see Namor, Shuri? Where do we see the Black Panther next? Do we see T'Challa age up and become King T'Challa like his papa before him? I don't know, but you comment below, you let me know, and stay tuned for the next video. We'll be talking about the Miss Marvel TV series, and then after that we're going to be talking about Blue Beetle that I watched over the weekend. So stay tuned for that, and I believe this is going to be coming out on Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had some turkey, some stuffing, some mashed potatoes, some gravy, some biscuits, you know, all the goods, all the fixins. And I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Peace.